All you need to know about Stranger Things Season 4. The immensely popular sci-fi series Stranger Things is back with a new season which is scheduled to release in 2022, as confirmed by streaming service provider Netflix earlier this month. Netflix released a new bite-sized 30-second teaser for the upcoming installment of the Supernatural series, and it was all but enough to send fans and enthusiasts all over the world who have been theorizing and scratching their heads because the plot left off on a cliffhanger in Season 3, which aired almost 2.5 years ago in a frenzy. The fans are super excited to see the light at the end of the tunnel after a long wait. The production of the much-hyped Season 4 had to be put on hold after shooting was hampered due to the coronavirus outbreak across the world. The production was only able to resume in September 2020. The first season for this season was released in February 2020, when creators the Duffer brothers Matt and Ross Duffer hinted at the plot. Although it's not all good news for our American Hopper. He's imprisoned far from home in the snowy wasteland of Kamchatka, where he will face dangers both human and other. Series creators the Duffer brothers had said last year. Meanwhile, back in the States, a new horror is beginning to surface. Something long buried, something that connects everything. Season 4 is shaping up to be the biggest and most frightening season yet, and we cannot wait for everyone to see more. The preview that released in May showed a handful of kids playing around a secret facility, which assumed to be the place where Eleven would have raised and experimented upon. Then we heard the voice of Dr. Martin Brenner, Matthew Modine, greeting the children whom they call Papa. He was seen walking down the hallway of the lab. At that instant, the camera cuts to a separate cell with 11 inscribed on the front. There is a creepy voiceover which asks, "Eleven, are you listening?" Eleven's eyes open, and that's all we got then. While there are not much interference to draw from this, but it was interesting to know that Stranger Things is showing a glimpse of Brenner, who appeared to die at the end of Season 1. Is he back from the dead somehow? Is this just a flashback? We obviously don't know as of now. The most recently released teaser for the new season saw a recap of the last 5 years featuring classic moments from the last 3 seasons, while also featuring a glimpse at the future. The teaser shows Millie Bobby Brown, who plays the character 11 on the show, evolve their initial days at Hawkins to what she is up to now. It also features a glimpse of a new monster, an amusement park, and a creepy old grandfather clock. There's a list of characters that feature the new season according to the teaser. These include Joyce, Winona Ryder, Lucas, Caleb McLaughlin, Robin, Maya Hawke, Jonathan, Charlie Heaton, Nancy, Natalia Dyer, Dustin, Gaten Marazzo, Mike, Finn Wolfhard, 11, Millie Bobby Brown, Karen Wheeler, Cara Biono, and Max, Sadie Sink, along with Hopper, David Harbour. In addition to the previous characters, Netflix announced a slew of new cast members in November 2020, which includes Miles Truitt, whom fans know for playing Issa Williams in the superhero series Black Lightning. He'll be joining the cast as Patrick, a Hawkins basketball player whose life ends up spiraling out of control following some shocking events. Amy Beth McNally, who played the lead Anne Shirley in the Netflix drama Anne with an E, has been roped to play Vicky, a cool fast-talking band nerd who catches the eye of one of the beloved heroes Netflix wrote. Regina Ting Chen, Queen of the South, joins as a guidance counselor, Miss Kelly, while Grace Van Dien, Lady Driver, will play Chrissy, a popular cheerleader about whom Netflix writes beneath the seemingly perfect surface lies a dark secret. Some fans criticize Season 3 of being repetitive and its episodes being similar to those of the first 2 seasons. However, the climax can definitely be said about much more interesting than the earlier 2 seasons. The episodes leading up to the finale in Season 3 showed Hopper as being dead and Eleven losing out on all of her supernatural powers that she had. The Russians were shown to have a mysterious American prisoner who is also possessing a monster Demogorgon. Meanwhile, Harbour himself has hinted at revealing a very big secret, which he says has been planned 5 years ago and was kept under wraps since then. Additionally, he also said we're gonna see a lot of these different threads, such as Hopper at his most vulnerable, and also we get to see a rebirth of him. Leading up to the premise of the 4th season, the American who we know is Hopper is serving in prison and Eleven is still missing her powers. She must act swiftly in order to stop the Russians from whatever they are up to. The gang might reunite in order to save Hopper from the Russians. It is also anticipated that they will team up with the all-knowing Dr. Brenner. A big possible reveal might take place that will have to do something with hidden chapters of Hopper's backstory, which the show touched on in Season 2, when we got a glimpse of boxes in Hopper's attic labeled Dad, New York, and Vietnam. Season 4 is already touted to be the season that promises to top everything that came before it. We don't have the exact release date as of today, but at least we have a definite release year. Stranger Things' official Twitter account also announced a scheduled release and also launched a teaser on their caption saying, "See y'all in an upside down, Stranger Things returns in 2022.